How does somebody get to 4,400 trophies and beyond? Let's take a look at a few who did it in today's episode. Welcome Clashers one and all to another exciting episode of Clash of Clans Attacks. Yes, today we are talking about the 4,400 Club, a serious trophy milestone achieved by a few members of Lost Phoenix, and so we are going to go over some of those members and their recent attacks. These are examples of what they would call their pushing armies, the armies that they bring to every single attack. First of all, we're looking at Circle's R round of Lost Phoenix, and he says that this attack works for him because he can attack any base style with it, bringing 2 jump spells, 2 rage spells, and a lightning. Now, of course, in this instance, he didn't really need that second jump spell, but that is part of the flexibility of this army composition. Again, spell timing and placement, troop deployment critical. There is the lightning spell catching not only clan castle troops, but some skeleton traps as well. And of course now, attacking is just a portion of what gets a player to 4,400. Hours and hours and countless hours of staring at the clouds, waiting for another offer, passing on some of those 1 trophy offers in hopes of finding a whale, a bigger trophy offer. Shield management is critical, knowing when your shield is going to expire and then getting on and playing for long stretches whenever possible. Also, you'll notice that some of these players are not in clans. They're actually dropping out of their clans in hopes that when they go offline, their own clan member will find them and attack them and give them what's called a cheap shield. Most of the time it's going to be a very small trophy loss for an attacker to throw an attack, get 40% damage, let that defender get a free shield for 12 hours. Now this is something that Lost Phoenix members have never practiced. We stay in clan, not that I've ever gotten above about 4,000, but these guys, 4,400, great dedication, great concentration. You just cannot lose a raid up here, or it is literally hours or even days of work. Their circles around completing a 2-star attack and taking only 6 trophies. Next up, we have Glider from Lost Phoenix, another member of the exclusive 4,400 Club, and you'll notice a very similar raid composition. Glider also feeling that this army comp is flexible enough to attack any village. He's got the old 5 golem attack, great for distracting all 5 streams of that Inferno Tower as they move in over those defenses. But he has brought a large number of witches, a few wall breakers, in addition to 2 jump spells. So a very flexible attack. You can see the heroes, the wizards moving in quickly behind those golems who are now distracting almost every stream of that Inferno Tower. Great rage spell placement. Those wizards just doing a massive amount of damage, clearing out structures all over the place. There goes the next rage spell as units are moving in towards that town hall. The Lava Hound on defense, not a major factor. The pups going down quickly, as is the town hall. The king is right on top of it. Those level 40 heroes being very important to any high level player, helping out with those extra percentage points on offense and even to win those occasional very rare defenses. You can see units moving in. The 2nd star is imminent as Glider's units are still up en masse. Here comes 50% for the 2nd star. The Queen's Royal Cloak not yet to be activated. Doesn't look like he's going to get to 3 stars, but another solid 2-star attack for Glider. And this turns out to be a massive trophy take. At this level, this is just an incredible find. We call this a whale. 45 trophy offer, Glider walking away with 30 trophies. And that defender, one of the world's top players, and you can obviously see why he was clanless. He really was hoping it wasn't Glider that found him, but rather a fellow clan member. So we move on to another Lost Phoenix player who is in the elite 4,400 Club, Raukoi, who brings a massive number of balloons and only 2 Lava Hounds, 7 more balloons in his clan castle, and he insists this is his army that can take down any village layout no matter what it is. Obviously he's moving in with those balloons first, clearing out some defenses on the left hand side. 3 rage, 2 freeze, very similar to any more traditional 4 Lava Hound attack. And it is fun to watch this because this is Rao taking out a defensive Clan Castle Lava Hound that can be a really dangerous unit. The last thing you want is that Lava Hound to distract your heroes, distract a bunch of your troops, keep them away from the town hall. So great strategy here, very similar to how you would take out a dragon or any other sort of dangerous clan castle troop, ringing it with minions. And now Raukoi has actually started the remainder of his attack, confident that that lava hound and pups are going to go down. There the pups on the edge of the screen getting taken out by the minions, and the remainder of this attack well underway. 2 rage spells down, freeze spell freezing several defenses, balloons bunching up, but still they're headed right for that town hall enclosure. Fantastic third rage, second freeze, almost every single balloon, and he's got a very large number of balloons in the center. You can see some mines and bombs popping up, but they are not going to make the difference as those balloons wipe out every last big defensive structure and move on away from that town hall enclosure. Pups on the edges taking out those last structures, just a couple of extra minions he held on to just to clear these other structures. You can see they're not going to have to deal with any defenses, so very patiently at this point Raukoi waits until those air units take out those storages before he deploys his heroes, moving in ever so slowly. And there comes some wall breakers opening up that bottom wall, so you know what is going to happen next. Now this works out really well. The king comes after that single archer, and that in turn gets those minions and lava pups working on the king, and they're going to manage to take him out before he becomes an issue for the remaining heroes. Now just barely the queen is going to get involved and slow things down, so they almost completely take out that king. He is very nearly down. Here come the attacking heroes headed for the king. Big bomb not going to matter because the royal cloak, Iron Fist have not been activated yet. King moving off to the right, but the queen is working on that wall, and we've got some defensive units coming out. Balloon, skeleton trap, town hall is vulnerable. Another skeleton trap appears. Here comes everybody towards the center, going to face off with the remaining units, and it won't be long before the defending queen is history. There goes another skeleton trap. It goes down as well, and there goes the town hall for the second star. 2/3 damage, and this attack is going to wrap up Raukoi with an excellent, very well planned out and patient 72% win for 7 trophies. So there are definitely a lot of different factors that go into what makes a top level player, but it certainly requires consistent skill in attacking, an amazing amount of patience and dedication to the game, love for Clash of Clans. These guys are great examples of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to check out my other episodes. Like, comment, subscribe, favorite, and I will see you guys again tomorrow with more full attacks.
Galadon, I could do that if I wanted. I just don't want to.